All right. Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm Wild Bill and my buddy Chad on the split screen. What's up, bud?
Good afternoon. I am ready and geared up for the noon game, 1 o'clock Central Time here in Florida, the Chiefs game against the Jaguars. And next time they come to town, I think I will go see them
Yeah,
in Jacksonville. I'm ready. I'm ready for the game and looking forward for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to get back on track.
absolutely. I think I'd have to join you. All right. Well, welcome to another episode of Chiefs and Royals Chat. Glad to have y'all join us. Um, yeah. So, yeah, it's been an interesting week since the last game. I know we were quite disappointed in the game and how the Chiefs played, and we both let our feelings be known that we were quite disappointed, but we get it. It's the first game of the season. Uh,
Strongly disappointed.
was you know it was a dirty old dumpster fire, but it is what it is. The Chiefs played horrible, but they only lost by 1 point. The Lions come out playing their A game, and now they're running their mouths about how great they are. I'm sorry. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
The
I
Chiefs
mean,
played that bad and only lost by 1 point. If you think that you're going to the Super Bowl and, going through the playoffs, that's not going to happen. You got to do a lot better than what you did.
yeah. I mean, after all, we had blindfolds on and still almost beat you.
Yeah.
I mean, we were blinded, wounded, and didn't have three of our players there. And even without them, we should have won that game.
Yeah.
You can be better the first game, even though you won by 1 point. But at the end of the year, we know by our history where we've been and what we can do. So I know that you guys can keep bragging and you're complaining about Jonathan Taylor jumping off sides and complaining about this and that. Well, complain. Why are you complaining? You won it by a measly point.
Yep.
So anyway, I good thing for Chiefs fan is don't get down. Just understand that that's a wake up call. Remember
Yeah.
all season after the Super Bowl parade, getting the rings, uh, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, winning awards.
Yeah.
The Chiefs won the ESPY award for best team and best player. I mean, they basically had an all celebration, and they just needed a wake up call and say, "Hey, this is for real. This is a new season." And I think that would happen. They were hanging the banner, and they weren't focused.
No, they
So
weren't. But I think this game tomorrow they'll be a completely different team.
yeah. And then on top of that, we got Chris Jones, Travis Kelsey back in the mix,
Yep.
um, which those guys they don't mess around. They
No,
don't know.
I just I know that Kelsey will make a big difference with for us being back. I mean, Chris Jones. I mean, yeah, he's been a good. He's a good player. He's been key to our line, but you know, I said before, I didn't think we needed him. We could have used him, but I don't think we had to have. So, I mean, I'm all ready for him to make me eat my words and make me regret saying it, but you know, he just seriously disappointed me by what he did, and I mean, I've said it over and over and over and over. I'm a broken record on this. Take care of that crap during the off season before the season starts. Before you got to go to camp. Before preseason. Before week 1. Take care of this crap in the off season. And if you're still negotiating by the time it comes around to go to camp, you go to camp. You give it 150% every day. You show why you deserve to get what you're asking for. I think that if he would have gone to camp, really put in the effort, worked hard, showed everybody, hey, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, or this is what I feel that I deserve. If he would have done that, I think he would have gotten more.
Oh yeah.
And his agents, we talked about this. His agents screwed him over.
Yeah.
Flat out.
I mean, you can tell by the contract he got. That's basically what he had to play for anyway this year. I mean, it's like now he's got to get the incentives. I think Chris Jones is just glad to be back. He's like, oh, I can't talk bad about anybody, but I'm just glad to be back, man.
Yeah. Well, just the way that Jones was, commenting or, liking some of the comments on Twitter and whatnot, it seems to me like this might be his last year as a Chiefs. Because, it looks like he's ready to move on to another team. At least that's the way it looked to me.
And that could happen because I don't think you're going to pay him $32,000 a year.
No.
I think he'll be moving on. I'd like to see him stay, but let's see this. Hey, you know what? Let's see what happens these next 16 games. Let's just see what he does.
And I'm saying, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, please.
Yeah. Let's see if he's a terror tomorrow. Let's see how glad he is to be back.
Yeah, I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love it if he proved me wrong.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's you got he's got to want it. He's got to want to be here like he says he wants to be here.
Yeah.
The good thing is both those guys are playing. Travis Kelsey, and they're both playing. So I know that the offensive side needs to focus.
Yeah.
No more drop balls. They need confidence, and Travis Kelsey will give that to them. And as the year goes along, like I said, they will, as long as they're catching it and they're progressing, they have the young talent to do it.
Absolutely. And with Kelsey being back, out there on that field, he's going to help these new guys. He's going to help them get more confidence. He's going to open up the field because he's going to be they're going to double team him all the time. They're going to do everything they can to keep him from getting that ball. So that's going to free up the other guys a bit. So that way they can get open and make some plays.
Yeah.
Because we need these new guys. We really need our other receivers to step up and really make those plays happen.
Yeah, I'd like to see Tony have a revenge game. Come
Absolutely.
out mad, Come out mad and ready to go.
I was so worked up. I was hollering at that TV. Oh man. And I get it. He had a bad game. He's still, he's still getting better after being out for injuries and everything. And I get it. Coach even said that he probably tried to get him to do too much too fast.
Right.
So, but I guarantee if we hadn't had that pick six and, if he would have had even just two of those catches, it would have been a completely different game. We would have won that game by 10 points easy.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I like I said, the main teams lost in the division. I mean, the Raiders are ahead by one game, but we played them twice. I think we will handle them. And the Chargers lost with that. That's good. I think we just go on a winning streak and take care of business.
Absolutely.
If we lose tomorrow, that's gonna be a different situation there. But I don't see us losing tomorrow. I see us doing what we need to do. And Jacksonville is a good team. We play our A game, then we should be fine.
Yep.
So, um, so tomorrow again, I'll be ready to watch it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pick out a offensive player and a defensive player of the game. Last week I would have done that, but it's just too many mistakes.
Yeah.
I would say last week was Nick Bolton was my player of the game. Period. No offensive player really, even during the loss. But I think they're saying that if with Chris Jones back and if everything works out, we should be a top 5 defense by the end of the year. With all these players, and I hope they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as trolling and stuff, like I said, the Detroit Lions, they were, you'll see by the end of the year, you don't need to be worried about us. You have to go through, like I said, the Eagles and Dallas, and those teams there that are, I would say, 10 times more talented than you. Good for you. You've had a couple of wins, but 9 out of 10 times Chiefs win that game. And so here we go to Jacksonville, and we got to put that loss behind us. Otherwise, we'll lose again. We got to one game at a time, one play at a time. So, do you have a score pick for this game? Do you think it'd be a low scoring game or a high scoring game?
I really don't know. I'm thinking it's probably going to be, I think it'll probably be, probably in the 20s on each team. I think the Chiefs are going to come out ahead by 4 or 5, but I think it'll stay relatively close.
Yeah, if you go by history, after a loss, Chiefs usually score 30 to 40 points. But in order for that to happen, those receivers have to execute.
Yeah.
And the offensive line has to perform. That I would give them a C plus last game. They need a B plus or higher, and then they need a little bit more of a running game. Yeah. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire out. He won't be playing. So that P-Ron guy that I like, that he's coming up from the practice squad, and he's going to be playing. I hope that guy can show some flashes of running there. So, I think I'm going to say 31-23, something like that. Just a weird score, but I think we win. I'm going to put them over 7 points. I think they're due.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Chiefs are definitely going to get this one.
Yeah.
Especially after last week. I think I think Coach really worked them good this last week and got them to where they're like, we're doing this two in a row. Nope.
No way, Jose. So, all right. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No other news or anything like that. It's all quiet, and
yep,
we'll be ready for Jacksonville tomorrow.
There we go.
So, you have any thoughts that you want to share before we leave?
No, not at the moment. So, yeah, we're just gonna wait and see what happens at the next game and go from there. And
all right,
that's fun.
Keys to the game: focus and don't beat yourself. That's the key to the games. So subscribe to our station. We need as many subscribers as we can get. We will have another video dropped after the game sometime, talking about results of the game and what's going on with it. All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend and go Chiefs.
Absolutely. Go Chiefs. Everybody, y'all stay safe out there, and we will see you on the next video.
Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe and like and share our videos. Peace.